Hello everyone, this is Lauren Oakley, NADP Web Manager, and I was just going to give a quick web tutorial on how to register for a webinar through our new Knowledge Center platform, and then after registering, how to access the webinar. So I'm going to start off at nadp.org because that's where most people access the Knowledge Center. And from there, you can either go to Knowledge Center, or if you're on another website, you want to go straight to the new Knowledge Center. The URL would be knowledge.nadp.org. So click on Knowledge Center. And then once you're in the Knowledge Center, you want to register for upcoming webinars. And on the home page, you'll see the 3 next webinars that are going to be happening. So if say you want to register for the next webinar, you would click right here on the home page on the webinar that you want to register for. And if you want to see all of the upcoming webinars, you would click on Upcoming Webinars button, and there is a listing of all the webinars in chronological order from when they're occurring. So for this demonstration, I want to register for the June 24th webinar. So I'm going to go to register, and I want to complete my registration now. And then in order to complete my registration, I'm going to have to log in. That's different from our last platform. So you have to log in. And if you don't know your login, you can always contact me at loakley@nadp.org. Right here. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. I'm going to log in with my CADP email just to demonstrate, since it's not an admin email. So okay, and from there, you see you're at your cart. You have one item in your cart, and you have to pay. So you're going to go ahead and enter your credit card information right here. And then once you've entered your credit card information, you're going to click Place My Order. So once you have completed your purchase, you should get a confirmation email that looks like this. It'll have all your listing of the products you just purchased, and you can click here to view all your products. You can add to your calendar, view this product in the confirmation email you receive. If you don't receive a confirmation email after you have completed your purchase, then something went wrong and you need to contact NADP. So, registration complete, and that is how you complete the registration process. And you will also receive 3 different reminder emails. You'll receive one 3 days before your webinar, 1 day before your webinar, and also 5 hours before the webinar with access instructions on how to access your webinar before it's broadcasted. So at this point, you have registered for the upcoming webinar, you've received a confirmation email about your purchase, and you would have received 3 different reminder emails with access instructions. So I'm going to start off on how to access your webinar on broadcast day. Start off at nadp.org, or you can access the Knowledge Center directly by going to knowledge.nadp.org. So let's go to the Knowledge Center. The first thing you're going to do when accessing your purchases of any kind is log in as soon as you get to the Knowledge Center. To access any purchases that you make in the Knowledge Center, and this goes for research reports or webinars, and webinar recordings as well, you're going to go to your dashboard. And here is my upcoming webinar right here. So I am going to click on the webinar. And here, sometimes you'll see handouts, so you can access the handouts beforehand. If they are available, you'll see a tab here that says handouts. And before you get started with your webinar, I suggest logging in 10 minutes early and test your browser to make sure it is compatible with the webinar platform. So, it says my Adobe Flash Player is up to date. Click here to continue the test. And so it will do different things to make sure that your browser is compatible.
And thank you for taking time to test your browser and PC for the upcoming web meeting. If your system is configured correctly, you should be able to see a PowerPoint slide and hear this announcement. For best results, we recommend you have Flash 9.0 or greater installed, and that you use Internet Explorer 6.0 or greater. Thank you again for your time, and we look forward to your participation at our web broadcast. This test is now complete. Please close your browser window.
So, obviously my browser is compatible because I heard all that. You wouldn't be able to hear any of that if your browser wasn't compatible. So, now that I have confirmed that my internet browser is compatible with the web platform, I'm going to close out of that window. And on webinar day, there will be a button right here in this gray box where it says the live event has not started yet. Because it will have started, it'll say open webinar. So you will click that button right here, and that's how you will access your webinar. And if you have any questions in regards to accessing your webinars or about this platform, you can always contact me at loakley@nadp.org or Jeremy May, who is the NADP Education Manager, at jmay@nadp.org.